But look at this color, yaar. Very beautiful color.
Nice. అరే నేను ఈ కాంటెంట్ బీరోల్ కింద వాడుకుందాం రా వీడియోలో. వాట్ ఆర్ యూ డూయింగ్ శ్రీమన్?
I'm trying to find my magnet, the mic magnet. ఇప్పుడు నుంచి కాదు, హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ నుంచి ఎత్తుకుతున్నావు.
నువ్వు ఎప్పటి నుంచి అయితే నువ్వు బ్లాగ్ క్వాలిటీ ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నావు.
కష్టపడదు. Welcome back to the channel, guys. What's up, guys? कैसे हो? ఎలా ఉన్నారు? Hope everyone is doing great. We have to showcase this. Look at the rider. And on this Hanegale. Alone ఒక్కడే సింగిల్ షాట్ వెళ్ళిపోయాడు. This is the drive we need.
కష్టం. ఈ రోజే ఈఎంఐ నోటిఫికేషన్ వచ్చింది.
బ్యాటరీ చార్జ్ చేయట్లేదా?
వీడి కెమెరాలో చెప్తాడంటరా. చెప్పు.
సిగ్గు.
ఈ బైక్ కొనుక్కుందామా అంట. కొనుక్కోవడం ఎందుకు నాన్న, ఇక్కడే ఉంది కదా.
వాడు తీయాడు, యూ కెన్ యూజ్ ఇట్.
నువ్వు కొన్న బైక్ ఎక్కడ ఉందో తెలుసా? వాడి దగ్గర.
సిగ్గులే నవ్వుతుండు. హిమాలయన్ ఎక్కడ ఉందిరా చెప్పు, దమ్ముంటే చెప్పు. But yes, he went for a small ride and came. Actually, Chaitanya, they both are matching, dude. Same red, almost same. Good job. Good job, TVS. You're very close to Ducati's color. Hey, but Chaitanya still found out something. He is not liking this anta. I thought this is one bike he'll truly like, but in the load oka fault pattukunnadu. He says this is coming in his OCD.
అంటే ఇట్లా పట్టు నడుపుతున్నప్పుడు కింద చూస్తూ ఉంటాయి కదా. రోడ్డు చూడకుండా వైర్ కనిపిస్తుంది.
Go, start it. Okay, cut this. Honestly, you know, when I saw Chaitanya coming from the riding gloves and came on his red color, beautiful, hot, the Ducati Panigale V4S, I genuinely missed having a bike. But no problems, no issues about that because I told you we are soon getting a bike. This month for sure, some bike I want to get. I want to have it because this keeps happening, you know, in your life. When you have it, you don't value it and you're like, "Arey, I'm not riding it much." Ivanni cheppuntam kani end of the day, after a couple of months, just give it some time and then again you'll realize that you want to have a bike. This battle keeps going on for me, but I am someone who is like kind of finicky, kind of takes decisions very rapidly, quickly. What I feel that moment, I do it, which is sometimes a good thing because instantly you'll get that nice feeling in your head when you do that thing, but later you'll regret or whatever. I know I'm a confused soul, but this is what I am. I have to get better with that. And one thing I have to kick Chaitanya here. Whenever I meet him, when I tell him, dude, I'm also planning to get a bike this month, he'll be like, Endukra, na bike undi kada vaadko. There is one R90 lying there. And he'll kind of discourage me saying, don't buy a bike unnecessarily. We have a couple of bikes in the group, ride that. It's very nice to have a friend like that, but then it's also discouraging. You're not letting me buy a bike. Anyways, you see my nose has been blocked. Once in a while, I like to have sugar, but then next day I'll have this issue. It is so real. Sugar is so bad. I mean, there's so much of research about not having sugar, but I'll tell you, till yesterday I was like perfect. No issues at all. Last night, thoda temptation over to eat sugar. That's okay, but koncham extra sugar ayipindi. I had some chocolate and all that, and then today morning I got up like this with a sneezing nose, with so much of irritation and all that in my head, and that sugar block or whatever that, and you have that blurry mind. I can't focus and all that. Some lazy feeling. Sugar is so bad, yeah. This is the proof. Nina night work I was perfect. Ivala maripindi mottham. So what I'm trying to say is try to avoid sugar as much as possible. అప్పుడప్పుడు little is fine, but నాలాగా పిచ్చి కుక్కలాగా తింటే ఇట్లా తయారవుతాం. Anyways, we have to remove that sugar right now. So time to play badminton and remove all that sugar from your body. That's proper 2 hours 10 minutes of proper badminton. 1146 calories, 130 BPM. 1500. How's the Josh? We tore it. Chimpeshtam game. Like literally first sugar rush unde ratranta. That took a lot of time to go, but after like half the game, 30-40 minutes ke baad, then we came back. Next level. Feels so good and you get motivated and play so much. Quick cut just actually we are going for something once again very interesting. Actually, I don't know what, but these days I'm vlogging cars a lot. But what to do here? Such exciting cars being launched and exclusive cars. As at least like basic cars, gather. This is like next level. So you've already seen the title. So. Yo boy.
Yo. Are we doing it? Are we doing it?
అంటే సిగ్గుశారం ఉండాలిరా కొంచెం అన్నా.
ఎందుకురా?
When I asked him, dude, there is an Aston Martin, do you want to come and check it out? ఏమంటుండే తెలుసా, ఇంటికి పంపిస్తారా కార్? ఎంత లేజీ ఫెల్.
ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ అట్లా సెట్ అయినారా ఇప్పుడు? నౌ దట్ వి ఆర్ ఆటోమోటివ్ జర్నలిస్ట్స్.
ఆటోమోటివ్ జర్నలిస్ట్. నిన్ననే సైబర్ స్టార్ కూడా చూసినాము.
దానికి రాను.
You know what I told him? Yeah, Aston Martin fan. He's like, you like the design, right?
I love that.
But ఆగు we will మావాడు ఎత్తుకుతాడు ఏదో ఒకటి. ఇవాళ పొద్దునే డుకట్లో వైర్లో.
నేను వెతక.
Because you like it?
థింగ్స్ ఉండాలి.
ఉంటారా?
Porsche and Aston నేను చెప్పారా ఏమి అన్ని పాజిటివ్ మాట్లాడతా నేను.
Hopefully, let's see. And let's try to find one flaw at least.
No.
Okay, he loves Aston Martin. And in terms of design,
yes.
Did you drive it in your life ever? Never. I was telling him, dude, at ఇంటికి పంపారు కార్. I mean, even if we want to buy 2 cars, they will not send it like that. And Aston Martin పంపించినప్పుడు we shouldn't accept it. We should go and see it, రా.
కాదు వాడు ఎస్ అన్నాడు అనుకో, ఛీ ఇంత బేసిక్ అయిపోయినరా మీరు, మాకు వద్దు పో అని చెప్తుండే. ఈ మధ్య ముందే, I mean, these days, like lot of cars are doing that. Like lot of car manufacturers are doing this. They're sending at home. Oh, no.
Like MG was like that. MG, I mean, Windsor.
Not like these multi-crore
No,
cars.
not those. But Mercedes sends it. BMW sends it.
Up to that level, okay.
But not like
Audi level, okay. దాని తర్వాత లెవెల్ పంపిస్తుండ్రా.
దాని తర్వాత లెవెల్ మనకి అవకాశం లేదురా.
Porsche sent the Cayenne for test drive.
Okay.
When I was looking at this Q8,
right.
అప్పుడు Cayenne test drive చేయడానికి పిలిస్తే వచ్చిండు. It was good.
That's fine. అక్కడ వరకు ఓకే. Aston Martin ఇంటికి పంపిస్తే ఎంత గలీజ్ ఉంటుంది అంటే వరల్డ్ లో వాళ్ళకి ఒక లెవెల్ ఉందిరా. లైక్ ద జేమ్స్ బాండ్ కార్. దెన్ తప్పు.
నాకు మంచి మెమరీస్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట దీంతో.
Story. Yeah, why not?
When I was younger, like late 90s, we were living in Bombay. Dad was a bank manager. Dad was very adamant that we should be exposed to computers at an early age.
Sorry.
Like he sort of believed in it. అప్పుడు చాలా డిఫికల్టీతో ఒక బేసిక్ కంప్యూటర్ ఇంటికి కొన్నాడు అనమాట. లైక్ వెరీ కటారా టైప్ కంప్యూటర్. అప్పట్లో అసలు పర్సనల్ కంప్యూటర్ ఉండడమే వాజ్ అ లగ్జరీ. అప్పుడు ఏం లేదు, మారుతి 800 కార్ ఉంది, ఇంకేం లేదు. బట్ హీ గాట్ అ కంప్యూటర్. దట్ కంప్యూటర్, ద గై హూ కేమ్ టు ఇన్స్టాల్ ఇట్ వాస్ కమింగ్ విత్ సమ్ థర్డ్ పార్టీ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ టు ప్లే video. Appudu Windows by default was not playing videos. You had to download, buy and install a third party application to play videos. So this computer had a CD drive and when we got that computer, he gave a free movie to experience the software. That movie was GoldenEye.
Oh, okay.
So GoldenEye was my first English movie that I ever saw in my life, like an entire feature film at home was GoldenEye. That was my first exposure to James Bond, Pierce Brosnan, Aston Martin. I think దాంట్లో DB5 ఏదో ఉండే.
Yes.
There was some car there, which is good. Didn't think much about the car.
Right.
But I really liked James Bond since then. So then fast forward to early 2000s, we came back to Hyderabad. Ikkada same story repeated again. Bought a movie. Okay. That movie was Tomorrow Never Dies, Day After Tomorrow na the
last లో
early 2000s. Ice మీద.
That is like, I think Tomorrow Never Dies.
Tomorrow Never Dies, I think. That movie had the Vanquish.
అక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయింది నా గుడ్ లవ్ టువర్డ్స్ Aston Martin.
అప్పటి నుంచి like I would rewatch that so many times and I thought this Vanquish was like a beautiful car. And Jaguar కూడా ఉండే, but that was a villain's car. So automatic గా mentally ఇట్లా Jaguar మనకి Aston Martin ఉండే అన్నమాట. I fell in love with the back of this car.
Yeah, exactly.
The back of this car. It has so many interesting details that I personally love. There are 2 design features in the back. Okay. One is called the ducktail and one is called the cam back or the cam tail.
అందుకే లేట్ అయిందా?
We'll talk about both. And this car has both of them. It has a ducktail and a cam tail. So I'm very excited to see this car in person. And manchila feels good to have an old nostalgic memory of a previous version of this car and then now seeing like the latest one. There is one thing that I don't like about this car.
Hey, we know.
There is one thing.
మేము వర్ణిస్తాం ఆగా వెళ్ళినాక మంచిగా డీటెయిల్ గా. బై ద వే ఈ కార్ నెక్స్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుంది తెలుసా? అంటే ఇఫ్ ఇట్స్ లైక్ BMW or M4 M5 ఏదైనా ఉండని ఒక షోరూమ్ హైదరాబాద్కి వచ్చినాక ఆఫ్టర్ ద షో కేసింగ్ ఇస్ డన్ హియర్, ఇట్ గోస్ టు మేబీ బెంగళూరు ఆర్ మేబీ ఇట్ గోస్ టు ఢిల్లీ కదా. దిస్ ఇస్ ఫ్రీకింగ్ గోయింగ్ టు సింగపూర్ నెక్స్ట్ టుమారో.
Oh, nice.
Interesting, but yeah, I'm also excited to see this car. Okay, finally we are here at KarrKraft. So many cars I've seen here, like the most fanciest looking cars. One car that has been, actually, you know what? Unknowingly, I wore the right color. You can come and I'll ask you some details. I don't feel shy.
I am very shy.
Camera shy again. What all colors do you get in this?
So we have about 40 colors to choose from.
40 colors?
Yeah.
Okay, let's not get there then. The colors are the
Even
custom.
only in white, we have like
Okay.
5 options in white. This is
Okay.
called the Zentin white. It's got, on the interior, it comes with
That blue, I don't know what
Zentin
blue is that.
Azura blue.
Amazing blue.
Azura
blue. Fancy names. Car deserves that. Even the white is not simple white. It might be called something else.
Yeah, it's the Azura, Zentin white.
Zentin white.
Everything is wrong what I did. Remember,
We'll put titles, don't worry. Yes, I have to give you the slow-mo shots, 120 fps shots of this car. Such a beautiful looking car. Coming up in 3, 2, 1.
Blame it on me. You're just too scared to be lonely. No one's safe from the reaper. Not a saint nor a sinner. Rage under my skin, slowly descending to madness. Let it spread like a virus. Be a friend with the violence. Help, there's blood on my hands. Somebody save me from myself. I'm off with the meds and it might get hideous. Why so serious? Run for your life cause it might get hideous. Why so serious? Change, can you swear some? Never mind, I forgot where I came from. Like wolves in the darkness, we've adapted to blindness. Fall asleep with the sirens out. There's blood on my hands. Somebody save me from myself. I'm off with the meds and it might get hideous. Why so serious? Run for your life cause it might get hideous. Why so serious?
చాలా రోజుల తర్వాత కష్టపడుతున్నాము, ఎస్పెషల్లీ మీ. హీస్ ఆస్కింగ్, చైతన్య is asking, ఏంటి చెమటలు వస్తున్నాయని. And looking at this car, obviously we have to put some effort. The way it's looking.
We are here at the best view of this car.
Yeah, we actually came to see the rear
Which
of
is
this
the
car.
rear. Yeah. So I was telling you there were 2 design aspects that I really like, right? So this is the ducktail.
Okay. Yeah.
It's almost like an integrated spoiler and it sort of
Right.
scoops upward, right?
Right.
Old Porsches also have it.
Right.
That is something I really like. And then this is the cam back. So when the car is sloping back like this, it's suddenly cut off.
Right.
So this part is almost flat. In fact, part of it actually goes inward.
Okay.
So I like both of these features. This one you'll find in the Audi RS7 also, A7 RS7. That also has this cam back profile that I really like.
Oh, okay. Teligunda, I am matching the car color. So, we are like, you can sync. Okay, so Chaitanya is saying he is here mainly to talk about the rear.
So it's almost like a spoiler that is integrated into the body of the car.
Okay.
And at the very end, it sort of scoops upward.
Correct.
Rear of the car is sloping downward. Instead of ending in like a much longer, you kind
Okay.
of cut it off in between.
That
Yes,
is
so
like inside. It's not
this
like
one
straight as
especially
well.
is even more aggressive. It sort of goes inward.
Right. So does
So I
this
think-
have something to do with aerodynamics, or is it like...
It probably does. I don't know that much.
Okay.
All I know is that it looks badass.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's got that proper British
Yeah.
design to it. We feel Italians are like, we were just talking in the car. Italian cars are like hot and they're sexy and all that. But all the brands by British brands are like posh, class. Oh, smell of leather. ఇంకో లెవెల్లో ఉంది. Amazing. Whatever it is not vlog friendly, Amma. We can't put our camera here. See, you can't put, but look at this color here. Very beautiful color.
Nice.
How do they, how does the designer know this? Like, you can put this color inside a car and blue interiors pedama ante and manamaithe. Who will think like you can put a blue interior and this is like amazing. Interior is definitely.
You realize the seats are
posh
so
and class.
low, you can't even see the bonnet of the car.
Yeah, that is one thing. Not only in this car, I've also seen the same thing in Bentley.
Continental GT?
Continental GT. Yeah. We sat inside the car and we couldn't see anything outside. Like if you see here, this is the exact at my eye level.
This is so hard to drive.
You don't know where are you turning.
ఇండియాలో అస్సాం శివగఢ్ కనిపించడం ఇంకా మనకు ముందు.
It's like too far. I mean, you don't know where it ends.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get used to it. But in the beginning, I mean, India, అది కూడా హైదరాబాద్ మన హైటెక్ సిటీ ఇట్లాంటి ఏరియాలో కష్టమైంది నడపడం. Maybe in the
I don't think this is a track car. I think this is like a GT car, Grand Tourer.
Right.
I think this is something where you go on these backside country roads, on hills.
Right.
I think that's probably where you can enjoy this car. ఇండియాలో ఇంకెక్కడైనా తీసుకో అంత ఒకటే.
That's one thing. I mean, this is like a collectible car, I think. వెనక చిన్న సూట్ కేసు ఒకటి ఇచ్చాడు.
None of these are about practicality కదరా. These are about like wants, desires.
Yeah, that's what. This is something that you can, if you have like a beautiful home, you can place this car in a garage. With a see-through garage. అట్లాంటి garage కాదు. ఒక గ్లాస్ ఉండి దాంట్లో నుంచి చూడడానికి ఉండాలి బెడ్రూమ్లో నుంచి.
I think this is for a person who appreciates well-designed things and which are like more classic in their design timeline, right? Like this car will look good today, it will look good like 20-30 years from now.
Correct. And I feel people who love watches will like this, I feel. It's like a, watch designs నచ్చితే చూడు, like mechanical.
Yes, I would generally agree with you, but I think what I was telling you, that one thing that I didn't like about this car is that they went too heavy on the digital displays. I think a car that is supposed to be evergreen in its design
Right.
should not bet on these digital screens. Because the thing about technology is that it feels outdated very quickly.
Right.
Every year technology improves so quickly, especially displays, interaction, the way you interact with it, right?
Right.
But mechanical stuff is evergreen.
Right, yeah.
Like you've already sort of finessed it to a point where you can't really improve it anymore.
Correct.
So all your mechanical watches, they look good today and they look good 100 years from now.
Correct, yes.
But your digital, like your Apple Watch for example, every year it feels outdated.
Correct.
Right? You start complaining about screen clarity or brightness or touch responsiveness.
Right.
I feel like a car that you're paying 10 crores for, you shouldn't have to stress about that sort of thing.
Right.
I think the dash should have been mechanical gauges. Infotainment unit, I think it's fine to keep it digital, but I think this should have been mechanical gauges.
Right, yeah. Analog, you mean?
Analog, sorry. Yeah.
Analog. Okay, we are going to turn on the Aston Martin Vanquish. Okay, keys. Oh, by the way, this is the key.
Long pressing.
Like I said, it feels very premium, and the detailing on it, you saw Aston Martin Rashundi, made of titanium. It's got weight, good weight. But
By mess, what call it?
the key itself might
shit.
cost at least 2 to 3 lakhs. I'm expecting. Kada?
Good.
Okay, let's start it up. So first time Sriman Kotaru is going to start the Aston Martin Vanquish in his life. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So in case you want to put in sports mode, this is a knob you have to turn. And so it's got Sports Plus as well. It's got Sports Plus. Digadam actually better. It's fine. It's not like very difficult to get down. You don't need a 6-pack to get down of this. It's not like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini where you have to roll out and you need a proper lean 6-pack. Nice. So this is a proper V12 engine, and we have to look at the V12 engine. So you know what, it seems this produces a crazy 800 horsepower, more than that actually. I think 800
Yeah, it's also because it's turbocharged. That is the other thing I didn't like about the car.
Twin turbo.
I think this should have been a naturally aspirated car. Because it's a GT car, you don't really need that much power.
Straight
but
lines.
I guess because this is their flagship model, they needed it to have the most horsepower and the most torque.
And it seems this is the only car that is like the engine is built by hand by Aston Martin, and the rest of the
Pankaj
cars.
was telling me this is a AMG sourced engine.
No,
Phone కొట్టు వాడికి కిరణ్ ఒకసారి ఫోన్ కొట్టు
hand built in Great Britain by
భయా
Kiran Coffee. Kiran, చాలా బాగా కట్టావు ఇంజిన్. So sorry, most of the Aston Martin cars, it seems the engines are sourced from AMG, but only this car, it seems they make it. The Aston Martin makes it.
Okay. That this is not the best sounding 12-cylinder engine.
Yeah, it is not like a Ferrari. It doesn't sound like a Ferrari. That's there. It's a little bit subtle because once again, these people focus on class.
Yeah.
They don't want shouting machines and all, right?
True.
Most Porsches are naturally aspirated, right?
No, the racing versions are naturally aspirated. Their road cars have turbos.
So 911 is turbo. There is a turbo version.
The road variant is a 911 turbo.
Okay.
But then the racing variant, the GT3s, the GT2s, those are naturally aspirated.
Right. By the way, 8.66 crores ex-showroom, 10 crores on-road in case you're interested.
ఒక రెండు దాటిన తర్వాత పెద్ద ఫరక్ లేదు లేరా
Can go beyond that. Depends on the color also. Color will be 50
And
lakhs,
it
45
seems
lakhs.
white low you have again 8 whites. Total you have like 40 colors.
తెలియదా 8 వైట్స్ ఉంటాయని
నీకు తెలుసా?
స్నో వైట్, ఫ్రాస్ట్ వైట్, క్రీమ్ వైట్, ఆఫ్ వైట్ మా బిల్డింగ్ లో పెయింట్ వేస్తాం కదా
అదని అన్నాడు there are like 40 variants in this అని చెప్పకన్నా. Pankaj was telling me there's like 10 crores. Me and Chetan were like 9.5 చెప్పు కొనేస్తుండే.
I think this and Bentley have the best batches.
And also I like the names, the model names. Vanquish, Vantage, DB12, DBX, Valkyrie, DB12. This is a car we vlogged last time when we came here, right? Vanquish is one of the best names. Vantage. So they have a rich history here, like starting from here, 1914. From 1914 all the way till 2025, which is this one. I mean, imagine coming from here, the way you see the evolution, this is the crazy evolution of 2025.
అరే నేను ఈ కాంటెంట్ బీరోల్ కింద వాడుకుందాం రా వీడియోలో వాట్ ఆర్ యూ డూయింగ్ శ్రీమన్
I am trying to find my magnet, the mic magnet. ఇప్పుడు నుంచి కాదు, హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ నుంచి ఎత్తుకుతున్నావు
నువ్వు ఎప్పటి నుంచి అయితే నువ్వు బ్లాగ్ క్వాలిటీ ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నావు
కదా, అందుకే రా కష్టపడేది నేను. ఆడి కొనద్దని అర్థమైంది,
అంతేగాని మైక్రోఫోన్ కొనొద్దన్నావు
ఆడి ఈజ్ వెరీ బ్యాడ్. ఆడి లిసన్, డోంట్ డిజైన్ లైక్
ఈసారి నేను రికార్డ్ చేస్తున్నారే ఎడిట్ చేసి పడదొప్పుతాయి ఇదంతా సో 2 hours later ఇలా ఇలా ఎక్కాల కార్ నాకు తెలియదు
యోగా చేపిస్తుండు. ఇట్లుంటుందా నేను
అరే
కంటిన్యూ చేసేటప్పుడు?
మ్యాగ్నెటే కదరా, ఎంత 5 రూపాయలు ఉంటుంది, నేను ఇస్తలేరా, పదరా పోదాం.
కొత్తలో కార్
నీ ఆ రెండో మ్యాగ్నెట్ది ఫోటో ఇవ్వు నాకు, తెలుసు కష్టపడుతున్నావు పద, ఇంత ఎఫర్ట్ వీడియోస్లో పెడితే ఈ పార్ట్కి
అట్లా పెడితే ఇట్లా అయింది.
Like legit. హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ లేటర్, ఓవర్ హైప్ చేయొద్దు. హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ లేటర్ మొత్తం యోగా పోజ్ చూసారు కదా ఇందాక,
చూడండి ఒకసారి.
ఆస్టన్ మార్టిన్.
We have found it.
ఫైనల్లీ. అగో ఆ బొక్కల దొరింది
ఇది
దీనికోసం. ఆడి యూ హావ్ టు చేంజ్.
బుక్ ఎక్కడ ఉందంటే ఇట్లా చూపించినాం తెలుసా, ఇంతసేపు కింద వెతుకున్నాం మనం.
థ్యాంక్ యూ చైతన్య ఫర్ ఆల్ యువర్ ఎఫర్ట్స్.
ఎస్
యూ విల్ బి రివార్డెడ్.
ఎట్లా రివార్డ్ చేస్తారా చెప్పురా.
With one more magnet.